You're entering VTV's Chamber Zone, your business community at work. Representing the Vernal area and Duchesne County Chambers of Commerce, here's Adam Massey and Irene Hansen.
Hello, I'm Irene Hansen, and with me is my co-host, Adam Massey, and you're watching Chamber Zone. We like to tag that your business community at work. And Adam, it's a new year. It's beautiful. It's bright. We have everything to be looking forward to. And, you know, one of the things, I think a lot of times we talk about New Year's resolutions, things that we want to do, things we want to embrace, new ideas. And but, you know, sometimes we also look at things that have been traditions in our counties for years and years. And one of the things that I'm going to talk a little bit about in this segment is our Cattlemens Association dinner that's on January 24th.
Fantastic.
Now, I remember that date because it's my anniversary, and I plan on being at the Cattlemen's dinner. So I hope I can get my husband to come. It'll be the perfect date with the best steaks you've ever ate.
That sounds fantastic. I'll remember that date, too. It's actually a day after my birthday, and 50's right around the corner, so it's looking pretty close here. But no, what an exciting event. I'll bet you get a huge attendance for that also, don't you, Irene?
We do. We hold that at the Crossroads Center, and we get between 250 and 300 people. It's their annual meeting. The Cattlemen's Association is very active in Duchesne County. Many people know Duchesne County is still a very active, thriving agriculture community, and our Cattlemen's Association has over 110 members. And many people are just people maybe like you and me that may not necessarily have cows, but they just want to be involved in making sure the cattle and our agriculture industry is protected, helped, and thriving. Right now, for many people, they may not know, but cattle prices are up, but so are hay prices. So sometimes that's a wash. But we are excited about that event. They give 3 awards. They have an Old Timer Award, they have a Service Award, and then they have Cattlemen of the Year. And again, it's just a great time. The part I like the best are the prizes, of course, and the delicious steaks. If you're going to go to a Cattlemen's dinner, you're going to get the best food. But we're excited. It's made up of a local board of directors in Duchesne County. Kelly Crozier is president, Shane Rowley is the secretary treasurer, and Dwayne Davies is the past president. So again, they're very active, very excited about the future in Duchesne County, and that's one of the events. And so again, we talk about tradition, but sometimes we do tweak events. They take on a new meeting, and you're looking at changing your health fair up a little bit, adding some different components, and that usually takes place in May.
We do. We usually have our health fair the first Saturday in May, and the last few years the weather isn't always great for that event, so it's kind of hit and miss. Some of the outside events that we do, the bike rodeo and some of the other things that are outside sometimes suffer because of that. We were approached this year by a couple of different groups. One of them is the Dinosaur Triathlon, and the other one is Outlaw Fitness. I believe it's actually Outlaw Bodybuilding. And they were wanting to do an event together to combine our health fair with some of the things that they're doing, and they were looking at doing that. It would kind of be a whole week. It would start June 24th and run through the 29th through the weekend. And so with our board of directors approval, we're going to be moving our health fair to that Saturday, the 29th. We'll have more information coming forward, but we're excited about it. They've talked to some of the local businesses here, not only in our area, but in your area also, Irene, that they think would like to participate, and they've had a very positive response with, I believe, Cody's Gym and with CrossFit and some of the other areas that are into health and fitness. So we're excited about that. I think to combine them, we'll get more people in town. We'll have a bigger turnout for the different events. We're going to be scheduling them so that we're not on top of each other as far as the events go. The Dinosaur Triathlon does a fantastic job, Mark Mason, putting that together. They get a really good turnout from all over the country. I was really amazed at how many people. And of course, we've got beautiful Dry Fork Canyon to run it in. So I think combining the events will help all of the events. And like you say, sometimes they just need tweaked and tuned a little bit to make them a little bit better. And I think it'll be better for the community also. We'll have more people here to be able to participate with those events.
And you know, we're always looking at ways to improve events, and we appreciate, we get a lot of feedback, whether it's a traditional event like the Cattlemen's Association or an event that's being tweaked and combined like the health fair in Vernal. But again, these are important things to our community. They bring a lot of good information. You know, interestingly, as we talk about the health fair, and it is a new year, I know we're probably going to make New Year's resolutions about ways to balance our lives, improve our health, and you know, we understand that that's an important part of our community. You know, I always brag a lot about the health care that's available here in the Basin, really second to none in rural America. And so we're very proud of the health care that's available here, and we want to encourage our people for the new year to get more healthy, to take care of themselves, to add those life balances that help a little bit, and we're going to challenge each other to do that too. Isn't that right, Adam?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Every year my New Year's resolution is to get to eat better and get better physically fit, so we'll definitely be checking into that for sure.
Okay, with that, we're going to be right back and talk more about local chamber events right after this.
Almost 45% of the oil produced in Utah, 7.8 million barrels, comes from Duchesne County. That oil feeds our state economy, provides job growth, and supports local business. Here in Duchesne County, we're working to make Utah an economic, cultural, and technological leader. Whether you're here for business or pleasure, Duchesne County will welcome you with open arms and invite you to explore all the beauty of the Uinta Mountains. Duchesne County, close enough for business, far enough to get away.
Welcome back to Chamber Zone, your business community at work. Well, Adam, we're in the second half of this show, and we have a couple of exciting things to talk about. One of the things I wanted to highlight, you know, Duchesne County has kind of been noted as the county school district with 5 high schools.
Yeah. Now
that's a lot for a small population, but we're spread out in Duchesne County, and that's something that our citizens have decided is important, that our main communities in our county have a place. It's kind of the highlight of the community. It's the magnet for the community. And recently we had something very exciting happen in Altamont because on November 30th we dedicated the new high school. And the gym was filled. The clapping and the joy and the pride was literally overwhelming. And you know, it takes a lot of commitment to do something like that in a community, in a county as small as Duchesne County. And we're just really proud to offer that. Of course, a beautiful new gym, new classrooms. It's a small student population up there, but how wonderful that they have that facility for that whole community to enjoy, to kind of coalesce around. And of course all the sports activities, the academic activities, it's all great fun. So we're proud of Altamont, we're proud of Duchesne County School District for making the commitment to keep the high schools in these communities not only viable, but actually magnets for learning and higher education.
It is, and it's such an important because, like you say, with the demographics that you face there, it's great that the community, it gives them the high school the embrace and the pride that they have there from not only the community but the students also. And it's fantastic when we get new facilities. It's always, new is always nice. You get the upgrades as we've talked about in other shows, new technology, new things that they're able to bring in, and so congratulations to them. We're excited for them, and I'm sure the students will enjoy that as well as the teachers and the faculty. That's fantastic.
You know, and I don't know, I'm sure that you've noticed that recently education and safety of students has become even more and more important. And again, these new facilities, things can be fixed up, and occasionally that makes sense. It really does. There's other times where we just need a fresh look at what we have. And again, these new facilities, sports is important, theater, drama, all of these things, and they really do coalesce around these wonderful institutions that we have in our county.
It is, and a lot of opportunities are provided with that for the students also, and as they continue on and get to maybe go to higher education along with that, they've got a good start and they've got a good foundation and a really nice new school that they can be proud of.
Now we can't end here. We have to brag a little bit about Uinta High School, and I know your son is student body president. Now I can say that, maybe you can't, but you know what?
That.
Something really special happened at the end of 2012 at Uinta High School. Tell us a little bit about how that all came together, Adam.
You know, after the tragedy back in Newtown in Connecticut, my son was sitting around, and I think all of us felt like we wanted to do something but not sure what we could do.
That's right.
And where he is a student body president, he was able to get with student council, and they decided that they wanted to make blankets for all 600 kids there at the school. And when he came in and told me that, I'm like, that's a huge undertaking. That's, you know, what you're going to need to get with the school district. You're going to need to get with student council and get everything worked out. And he said, Dad, I've got 3 days. I don't have time to do that. We're just moving forward with it. It's probably a good thing he's more like his mom than his dad. He just took the initiative and ran with it, and had a good friend that was able to, you know, tie us in with a network, and you know, it's just, as you well know, our community is, there's so many people that give so much that it's just fantastic. And you know, I think they ran it through their, I believe it's the Chuck Your Change project that they do each year. And I know he told me they just had people coming out of the woodworks. It was on the radio. VTV here covered the event for them. We just had so many people step up, and I believe final numbers where he told me they raised about $28,000. And I believe they were able to make 900 blankets. Uinta River High School contributed, the Ute Indian Tribe. We had Anadarko, many companies that stepped up and donated money, services. Anadarko said, we'll pay, FedEx is going to ship them and we'll pay for all of the shipping. FedEx backed the truck up. The blankets got finished that day. They were just able to finish those yesterday. Or when I say that, yesterday, obviously this show will air sometime down the road, but Wednesday, the December 19th, they were able to finish the blankets. FedEx shipped them, and I know they talked with their student council back there, and they said that they would have those blankets on every one of those students' desks plus family members. So, you know, what a great contribution from our area here. It wasn't just our high school. We had other high schools involved, people involved from all over the state that actually joined in, and it turned out, it was a fantastic event, and kudos to them and everybody. We really appreciate those that stepped up and supported it.
And you know, Adam, a lot of times I think for chambers, we'd think, man, if we don't have 3 months to plan, we can't do something.
Right.
But you have students, you have a heart for people, you want to make a difference, and it just doesn't take that long. Kudos to Uinta High School. Thanks for joining us today on Chamber Zone, and please join us next time right here on VTV Channel 6.